Wednesday the 30th of August, new Bitcoin update. I'm going to show you a couple of scenarios because, well, it's not to cover my ass, but just because I see a couple of possibilities. Funny enough, this cycle is still valid and still in very well possible, or very well, but it is still possible, especially after that spike yesterday. But I do think this move up is a news-driven event, and we need more good news to maintain that move to the upside. You can see here I was looking for a move down before making this push up, which we actually did now, but there is still a very good possibility that we only did a bigger correction here and now make this move, and I'll show you that in a bit. But first, when I look at this chart, not much seeing here other than that we do have quite some inefficiency to the downside, and I wouldn't be surprised if we indeed see a bit more downside here before even going up again. I made it like this for the group members earlier today. Either we do this A, B, C, and then a reclaim of that level would be possibility to go long, but now starting to develop this kind of corrective bounce. If we do get that move, I want to look for a short and see where that ends. This move down very much looks like a corrective or pullback or a bull flag, but more often we have seen after such a brutal move up that this kind of patterns suddenly accelerate to the downside. So absolutely looking for that, or keeping an eye on that. When I go to my Elliott wave chart, I want to explain the following. We do have this, I have problems with my mouse, so that's why I cannot work very fluently. ABC, that was what I was expecting, where the C leg has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can already see that I changed a bit. 4 might be extended here with this extra leg to the upside, equal legs into the red box, and which means that from here we do have this bounce, which is a correction into the 0.5, 0.618 fib level, which is a level often used for reversals, but a fourth leg usually goes into this zone. It is normally only a smaller pullback and then down again. This is not very strange to have this pullback in fourth leg to the above the 0.5. It just doesn't happen a lot, but still possible. That brings me to, and even in Ether it's cleaner, exactly into that red box for this move, and makes it look better for downside. So what I'm looking for now is whether we do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction and then up, or we just had here this ABC and now we go for 24,000 and even a little bit lower. Before I was 24,800, now we might go a bit lower, 24,400 more or less. That's my two scenarios where what I already explained. If we do get a move like this, I would look for downside and continuation. This would be a long trigger, but limited upside in my opinion. Something to keep an eye on, the dollar. The dollar is, well, I can show it better on the 4 hour. Look, the dollar had this up move and seems to be ready to do some more correction. This move in the dollar if it drops, will fuel Bitcoin to the upside. So in the beginning I said Bitcoin needs a bit more news-driven events, but this kind of pullback in dollar also will fuel Bitcoin to the upside. So yeah, really a mixed view here. Cannot give you one simple scenario like up we go, or in the past days it was pretty clean to me that we would do one more leg to the downside. That was invalidated because of that news, the ETF news or the grayscale news. But I still see possibilities, especially when we look in like here in Elliott wave, that we still go for that move lower. So tricky conditions, and I would say be careful, and don't just blindly think that the only way is up from here. Definitely not, in my opinion.